longtime Vancouver Island craft brewery is shutting down at the end of this month. Lighthouse Brewing Company in Victoria has been crafting beers for 27 years. But on Monday, the company announced it is selling its brand to Phillip's Brewing, also in Victoria. Lighthouse is now winding down its brewing facility and tasting room. The closure comes as craft breweries across the country shut down and sales dry up. Ben Thomas is a co-owner and GM of Lighthouse and joins us now. Ben, I suppose if there is good news, your customers can still buy your beers at stores and pubs, but the operation's shutting down. What led to this decision to sell?
Well, I guess the decision to, accept reality that the struggle was real for the last number of years. It's been a very difficult road for us and many other craft breweries, and with rising costs and saturated market, changes in demographics of drinkers, and economic factors that we can't control. It's been a real tough go for a lot of us for the last little while, and everything just kind of came to a head, and we looked at every way that we possibly could to save the company, and one of those avenues led us to conversations with the guys over at Phillip's about them acquiring the brands, and it was an opportunity to ensure the continuation of the legacy of the Lighthouse beers, and to make sure that people in Victoria and throughout the province would still be able to get those beers.
A number of factors you mentioned there. What about the strike by BCGEU workers that hit liquor distribution in BC? How did that affect you?
That was probably the last straw. That was super, super bad. All of our packaged products go through the LDB, so the Liquor Distribution Branch warehouse delivers our flats of beer to every liquor store in British Columbia, and we pay them to do that. And when they were part of the strike and shut down, probably cost us about $5,000 to $10,000 a day in lost revenue. And so when that's prolonged over the course of a certain number of weeks, that's a tough thing to come back from. And already, when we're already reeling and struggling, and the industry is already in a state of turmoil, for that to go down the way it did was extremely challenging and very, very frustrating.
Given the changes you mentioned in the business, rising costs, changing demographics of drinkers, we are seeing a pullback of at least some generations from drinking alcohol. Where do you see the business going from here?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. It certainly is a big shift from certainly when I was growing up in high school in the 90s. But yeah, that's a major thing for sure. So you're seeing a lot of breweries, changing, adding different things to their portfolio, whether it's sodas or, ready-to-drink cocktails or non-alcoholic beer or whatever. But I do think that one of the big things that we're going to see, which has already happened in the mainland and now it's starting to happen here, is, sort of consolidation, merging, breweries all coming together to share one facility, really, minimizing overheads and stuff like that, because we're all trying our best out here and trying our best to make good beers and stuff, but sometimes that's just not enough when dollars and cents are involved. So it's going to be an uphill battle. So everybody go out there and support your local breweries while you can.
Ben Thomas, co-owner of Lighthouse Brewing in Victoria. We appreciate your time, and thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.